Hello, folks. It's good to be back, and I'm still catching up. Well, the good news is that I'm not really that far behind. Thank you, Samurai Jack, the marathon, because, well, previously they didn't really have a new episode, so I'm good to go. So, anyways, welcome to Thoughts on Dragon Ball Z Kai. This is episode 19. Now we get to see the screwed up job of what happens when Trunks and Goten decides to actually pose as a fighter, along with Dabura, who most likely might be still meditating, which is kind of weird considering this is Dragon Ball Z Kai, and you're supposed to be rushing stuff. That's what Dragon Ball Z Kai do. It rush stuff. That's what they do. And right here we got Dabura, who is now meditating, and hopefully by the end of it, he might be ready and battle ready, or he's already battling. Not sure, but again, this is Dragon Ball Z Kai, and you're supposed to have some moments of where we have to wait for him to meditate, and then, oh, 2 episodes later. So we get featured what's going on over there, way over there in freaking Bobbity's freaking stupid ship. Where first things first, we got Piccolo and Krillin just still frozen like they're like a bunch of idiots, and Krillin has a lizard, but thank goodness that his clothes are also stone, because if not, then the lizard's able to climb up in there, and it's like, oh, that's gonna be gross. That's gonna be gross when he wakes up. He's like, oh my god, a lizard! Oh my god! And you gotta shake it out of him. So thank goodness that all of them is completely freaking stone. That's good. But as for Goku, Gohan, and Vegeta, along with Supreme Kai, who was a little bit shaken, they are waiting for freaking Dabura, or basically their next opponent, while Babidi's down there being like, yeah, he's going to do it. I can't wait. He will beat them, and then Boo will come back alive. And it's like, yeah, don't count on it, buddy. While Dabura's just in there freaking healing. But at least the good news is that they can use this time to go back to the martial arts tournament and see what's going on with freaking Android 18 and the dumb 2 kids who think it's a good idea to pose as one person. So we got in quotations Mighty Mask, who is way in the defensive because, well, Android 18 is just throwing punches. And then finally there was an opening and Mighty Mask got her one time with one punch, and then after that, well, I think he's going back to defense. And you got Killer and Jewel getting dragged off, and it's like, wow, look at their faces. They got knocked out. And we have Hercules just having to look up in the sky as those two are having a fight, which is like, oh my gosh, well, whatever, man. I mean, it's kinda, I wish he can fly too, you know. I mean, he's doing good that he's down on Earth, down on the ground, because, well, he's not going to be in the way where he can get easily smacked down to the ground saying, get out of the way. So it's good that he's down there, but it's kind of bullcrap where he's like, oh, well, no wonder the video games are like, oh, we got to give him a jetpack. So we got the crowd saying, oh man, this is so awesome. And you got Chi-Chi, Boma, Pylon, Catman, and of course, Mirren. They're all rooting for Android 18, while Mighty Mask, in quotations Mighty Mask, he actually, well, technically Goten is like, why is no one rooting for me? And the Trunks is like, well, he most likely was a freaking dumb punk, man. Mighty Mask, the original Mighty Mask, is a total loser. And no wonder nobody's actually rooting for him because, well, this. And Android 18 is trying to figure out who the hell Mighty Mask is and what exactly is his fighting style and stuff like that. And she's like, wow, he got a freaking elongated stomach, but his arms are like a kid's. And it's really funny. I know, because I kind of watched, or I think I witnessed it once, where she's gonna rip the freaking whatever and reveal, oh, it's 2 kids. Yeah, it's gonna be a messed up freaking, oh damn, when they get found out. So they had a little pep talk again, and well, Trunks is like, hey, if you're able to land a kick at her, I'll give you a toy again. You get to choose another toy. And he was like, yeah, what have you been doing, and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, that's actually spoke in reverse, but either way, now you have Trunks with the punching and Goten with the kicking at the same exact time. Was able to straight up get Android 18 close to being on the ground again. And it's time for round 2 where she's actually going back up there. And, well, they are freaking giving it to her. Good job, guys. And it's kind of funny hearing Chi-Chi be like, "What are you doing, Android 18? Kill him! Take him down!" I'm like, wow, if only she knew that her son was a part of this, I think she'll have a different tune. Yeah, your son is getting beaten up, and you're going to be like, yeah, oh my God. Yep. Uh-huh. Of course, they don't know, but I'm just saying, as soon as you find out, you're going to be like, oh God, no, stop, don't fight him. So you have Hercule secretly saying, please come down here so I could fight you guys. Pretty please. And well, oh man, after a little nice agility from Android 18, she was able to use the punch guard move that you can always do in every single Dragon Ball Z game to straight up knock him all the way down to the ground. Yes, he is down. Trunks and Goten are down, and he almost body slammed freaking damn Hercule, but thank goodness Hercule got swept away, and he's close to getting a ring out, but he was able to hold on for dear life, and he's still in the game, which that's pretty good. That's good. I'm glad that he's still in the match. He came close, so close to being screwed. But, oh man, those two are down. So, of course, previously you had freaking Hercule saying, oh man, these weirdos have to fight these weirdos. And, well, as soon as Hercule get back up, everyone's like, I'm fine. And everyone doesn't give a crap. They're looking at Mighty Mask that got slammed down on the freaking mat. Well, mat in quotations. Holy frick. And, well, they're fine. And it's kind of funny how they're like, let's switch places. So now Goten is going to fight hand to hand, while Trunks actually will be the legs and fight Kiki. And as soon as he gets up, everyone's like, what the fuck just happened? You were knocked off down. And here it is. It's like, oh, I have to admit, I enjoy the Great Saiyaman tune. I wish I wouldn't get copyrighted, but I would so actually use that tune. And if I get back to where I should be, where you guys get to actually see visuals, even though there's not going to be much on this video that shows visuals, but I would say I would most likely have my intro or even the background music be that. Yep, I would actually choose that one. That one's pretty cool. So we have Master Roshi. Of course, everyone's like, holy frick, Mighty Mask is awesome. Yeah, he's a tough customer. And we got Master Roshi, who actually is suspicious. He's truly suspicious in this. So they go up, and now they have a new routine because, well, new person and the freaking man, new person in the arms and everything. So they basically do a flash move where you decide to go around in circles and then attack, and they got her good. They got a good few punches and kicks in. That is crazy. And it actually got to the point of where Android 18 is like, oh, fuck this, and she just blasted him. And luckily they dodged. It's like, holy frick. Oh. And not to mention, she's again saying, man, how he moves is not even making sense at all. And it's like, yeah, wait until you go against freaking Majin Buu. He's not going to make sense. Yeah, his freaking body, how he moves is not going to make freaking damn sense. Oh, and of course, Chi-Chi's dad is like, man, Mighty Mask is truly a tough person to beat, man. He's a good opponent. And of course, Mirin here is like, go, mommy! So that's basically all that's going on here. And my gosh, she blasted him. Oh man, if Mighty Mask blasted too, game over, right? Game over. Amazing. So yeah, freaking Mirin was able to help mommy get pepped up, and Bobby actually took it. Yeah, Android 18 just took it to him. And yet again, freaking punch guard down to the ground as if playing Budokai. And there they are again, and it's kind of weird. I'm like, okay, so she can't hear them what they're saying. I guess they need to pronunciate for her to actually hear. So that means that them talking, no one can actually hear it. So yeah, it turns out that Trunks is like, oh, well, if we lose, no toys. Yeah, deals off. And he's like, oh, no fair. And that's why he got punched in the damn face, kicked in the gut, aka Trunks got kicked, and then freaking punched guard down to the ground. And it looks like they're going to switch yet again back to where they originally were. It's kind of weird. Well, I guess you're not really getting blasted, and that's really what's going to tear that thing apart if she wants to. But still, it's kind of weird that nothing's really getting ripped right now. And I'm like, yeah, it kind of deserves some rippage there, and everyone would be like freaking out and stuff. But okay, sure, why not? Okay, so he got back up again, and now here we go again. An announcer. Oh man, announcer's very, very good. Man, I like the announcer guy. He's very good. At this point, he's like, yeah, it's not a battle royale anymore. This is just a one-on-one match. Freaking Mighty Mask versus Android 18. And Hercule's like, I want my mama. I want my mama. Mama. I'm like, oh, freak, man. Oh, Hercule. It's just, I mean, I like Hercule too, or at least I think, not fondly, I just have respect for Hercule, and apparently it's not a good idea to give respect for Hercule, apparently. I think Hercule is actually pretty formidable, but if he trains, I think chances are he would actually be better than what he is right now. I'm just saying. But it's basically what's going on with Poyo Poyo. Poyo Poyo, Pew Pew, Poi Poi. Yeah, I mean, I think he looks awesome and cool, but yeah, it turns out that he's completely crap as well. I mean, crap as a person, but good design. Really sad, man. So here we go again, and crazy enough, freaking Android 18 blasted him again. She tried blasting him, they dodged as if they're trying to be like a stiff board or something. And then we have the crazy idea of, why not turn Super Saiyan? No one will be able to notice that we turned Super Saiyan under these clothes. So they did, and you have everyone being like, he's glowing. Why the hell is he glowing? Oh yeah, I forgot the part of where Android 18's blast actually hit the ring again. And well, the impact kind of came close to hitting Hercule, and then yeah, he was holding on to the announcer's knees as ducking and cover. So that happened. So they powered up. Everyone's like, what the frick is happening? Why is it glowing? He's glowing, mommy. Well, Marin's like, he's glowing. Why is he glowing? And everyone else like, what the fuck? And you have Master Roshi yet again, very suspicious, highly suspicious. And you have freaking Trunks saying, let's use an energy blast. And Goten is like what I'm saying. Are you sure that's a good idea? Because it might be a telltale sign that, guess what? You're not freaking Mighty Mask. I mean, powering up like that, it's okay, I guess, because, well, no one really knows. But on the other hand, now the blast will be too much. But okay, fine. Sure, let's see what happens. So apparently Android 18 knows when someone turns Super Saiyan, and they're like, okay, if you want to play that way, we'll play that way. And then freaking damn Trunks, I think, used Buster Cannon, or I think it was Buster Cannon or the other one. I forgot what the names are. But yeah, he used it. Freaking Android 18 is like, oh my gosh, she dodges out of the way, and it went far away, and that blast caused an explosion that most likely is 1/10 of an atomic bomb. Yes, everyone is like, what the fuck? And you have freaking Hercule, who's like, no, he wasn't like that. Yeah, shut up, you dumb, stupid Transformer. He was like, yes, he is freaking out at this point because holy frick. So Master Roshi knows. Android 18 now proves that she's like, those two boys have that much power. Holy frick, I gotta take them down fast. So she knows as well. So it's like two people know as well. And I'm kind of shocked that at this point where she knows, she's not like, let's tear his clothes off. I mean, come on. If they find out it's two kids battling, they'll be disqualified. So you might as well freaking do what I think you're going to do, which is rip his freaking clothes off so you approve that, oh, it's two kids. Holy crap, she does rip them apart. And she actually uses her husband's attack. You gotta admit, that's pretty touching. She used electro disc to actually slice him in half. Oh, that's heartwarming. I mean, come on. It gotta be heartwarming that your freaking wife actually uses an attack that you use. That is pretty beautiful. And you have freaking, well, she admits that she knows. Yeah, she told him that she knows, and well, now they're in half, and Trunks is yelling at freaking Goten. At this point, I think you guys really need to stop being Super Saiyan right now. You need to freaking go back to normal. Because if you get a mask and you're freaking Super Saiyan, oh damn. And did they do as I told them? Go back to normal? No, they actually are still in Super Saiyan gear. They are now stripping their garb off. Yeah, now, and Chi-Chi's like, Goten, you're in big trouble! Which I'm like, wow. I could have figured she would be more the fact of saying, Goten, go out there and win so we can get that money! So I'm like, okay, well, this is interesting. Good job, Chi-Chi. I'm glad that money is in everything. I'm glad. Good job. And Bulma's like, you're in trouble too, Trunks. And of course, Master Roshi says he knew it this whole entire time, even from the beginning, that it was those two. Okay. And now they're going to go all out on Android 18, which I think chances are the announcer will eventually say, hey, you two, no kids allowed. You're disqualified. Get out. And of course, yes, I forgot. They're still in Super Saiyan form. Son of a bitch, man. Come on. Be under wraps, you idiots. So like I figured, yes, they got a little bit of punching in, and the announcer's like, hey, you two pose-ass Mighty Mask, you're disqualified. And they decide to freaking fly away. While you have Chi-Chi saying, get back here! Don't you dare fly away from me! And you have Bulma's like, you're so grounded! And I'm like, you know. When it comes to those two, I have to admit, yes, it was messed up. They lied. But on the other hand, I do have to admit, freaking world martial arts championship is kind of bull crap. I mean, come on. You had Goku way back in the day go as a kid against everyone else. And these kids who are truly actually something. And you guys are going to be like, oh, well, you guys are kids. You're going to have to be in the freaking kid round. It's like, no. They're too powerful for that crap, which I can understand. And I don't think they should be grounded for that. I mean, if you're going to ground them, then why don't you freaking ground Goku? It's like, yeah, ground Goku for back in the day of going in there. Ground Krillin is like, yeah, it's different laws nowadays. But even so, notice that those two are capable. You need to break the rules sometime. I mean, jeez, you need to break the freaking damn rules. Allow them to fight. Allow them to do it. I mean, one of them won, so you might as well allow those two to be a part of it. But okay, fine, freak it. Go ahead, ground them, get them in trouble, say you're a big trouble and crap, but you have to know that going against all those kids, they were nothing. Nothing. Meaning that to do all this is not really messed up. They won a challenge. And you're basically now going to be bastards. No offense, but you're going to be parents, also bastards. There's a fact of they want more of a challenge and those kids weren't up to par. I mean, frick. They were able to take them down in 1 to 3 freaking moves. Wow, Android 18, however, look at that. You shouldn't ground them. Technically, I would say, why don't you do what many other parents do? When you're like, oh, you're smoking or oh, you're drinking, you make them smoke a whole entire carton of cigarettes until they learn their lesson, or a whole freaking whole 6-pack of beer. I know that's horrible parenting, but I'm just saying it's a good idea. Instead of grounding them and punishing them, allow them to go against Android 18. Allow Android 18 to beat them down. Then they'll actually get a lesson. They get what they want and they get a lesson. Because come on, I don't think that freaking Bulma and Chi-Chi could actually whip their butts. I think they actually will need Android 18 over here and give them a good challenge. And if they do win against Android 18, well, there you go. Then it's like, okay, well, now go against Vegeta. Pump your brakes. Freaking announcer guy just admitted, who knows, it might be a mistranslation, but he just admitted that Mighty Mask was not eliminated, not disqualified because it was two children. No, it turns out that Mighty Mask got disqualified because he was one too many of a person, meaning that I'm confused. Frick this, I'm confused. So we have right here going down. So she goes back down to the ground and, well, Mr. Satan was kind of on the floor. He got back up and, well, everyone's like, go, Mr. Satan! Mr. Satan, you can do it! Do it, man! You can get here! And, well, of course, he got Marion was like, go, mommy! And as for Chi-Chi and Bulma, they both are pissed off and don't really want to cheer anymore. All right, sure, why not? And now you have Hercule sweating things. He's sweating it because, oh my gosh, she's going to beat him down. But I think I know this one too. What's going to happen in this part is she's going to whisper to him, I'll make it look good if you give me lots of money. I'll take a dive if you give me lots of money. And that's how it's going to go down. I'm like, yeah, that's good job, Hercule. So basically we have Hercule now hyping himself up to at least get his upper part of his body ready to fight, while his lower half is scared and freaking shaking. And when Android 18 is approaching him and starting to walk to him, the bottom half is backing away. And many are like, go on, start punching him, do it. And well, finally they got out of their mood. So Chi-Chi and Bulma are like, oh, well, Marin, your mom is going to win 10 million zenny. Yay. And well, her freaking Master Roshi is like, yes, this is in the bag. Woo! And well, Yamcha's like, we shouldn't be celebrating because what about Goku and the others? We have no idea where they flew off to and no idea what trouble are they going in. Now we get a cut off to freaking Goten and Trunks, which thank goodness they got out of their Super Saiyan form. Good job. But still, you need to get down from freaking air. My gosh. So why are we looking at those two? Oh, it's because Videl has finally made her way back. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I guess. Well, it's not taking hours and hours and hours. So I guess it is a pretty decent time for her to return. So she returns and, well, Goten stops her and Trunks actually follows suit. And we get back to where the spaceship is. We get back to the spaceship. So we basically end the fact of we have Babidi saying, oh, this is going to be a real treat. He's going to defeat them and we get lots of good energies. Along with that is the fact of we get some flash forwards or basically flashbacks of Dabura just straight up obliterating people. Holy shit. Yeah, and then we get a nice little thing of, it turns out with Babidi's magic, the more evil deeds the person does, the easier how it'll become very easy for Babidi to actually control them, which is like, oh, damn. Oh, damn. And guess what? Unlike Dragon Ball Z, in Dragon Ball Z Kai's fashion, Dabura is okay and ready to freaking charge in. He's finished meditating. He is very powerful. And now he's going to go and do this. And, well, he ended here. So apparently I prematurely said, oh, this is what's going to happen about martial arts tournament, but chances are that's what's going to happen. It's been out for so many damn years. For me to spoil what's going on in the whole entire series is as bad as me saying, oh, Snape killed Dumbledore. It's been out for so damn long. Or how about Luke's father is Darth Vader? It's like, it's been out for so damn long. I can't really actually spoil anything for anyone. But anyways, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for another Thoughts on Dragon Ball Z Kai. And I think we're back on track. So stay tuned.